And today, we are really cracking the code on something big.
Oh, yeah. A huge shift in digital content. We're talking about the rise of the Faceless YouTube channel.
It's a fascinating model. It completely changes the barrier to entry. We're talking about content where the creator, the person behind it, never once appears on camera.
Right.
They're using voiceovers, text-to-speech, clever animations, stock footage, AI, you name it.
Okay, so let's unpack that because this isn't just a trend, is it? It feels more like a structural advantage. Why are so many people flocking to this formula right now?
It's all about high reward for, let's say, low friction.
Low friction, I like that.
Yeah. For creators, you get privacy, anonymity. You just eliminate that pressure of having to, perform on camera.
And it scales. That's the part that stands out to me.
It's highly scalable. That's what the sources all point to. You can outsource the whole thing. You can batch produce dozens of videos at once, and your overhead is it's radically lower.
No cameras, no fancy lighting, none of that.
Exactly. You're decoupling the content from the creator's personal time, and that is the real engine of scale here.
Which leads us right to the money, the earning potential. That's the magnet, isn't it?
It is. I mean, we saw figures cited for some of these channels pulling in anywhere from, say, $3,000 a month, which is a great start.
A great start, yeah.
All the way up to a staggering $82,000
A month.
a month.
That's incredible. But okay, that kind of success, it's not just luck. It's a formula.
It's absolutely a formula. So our mission today is to give you that blueprint. We're focusing on the 3 pillars for success. First, choosing the right niche. That's non-negotiable.
Okay.
Second, leveraging AI for just radical efficiency. And third, mastering the advanced SEO. You need to get views when you don't have a face to sell the content.
All right, let's start at the foundation then. Segment 1, the niche. The big takeaway I saw was this balance between profitability, the CPM, and, well, just making stuff you don't hate.
Yes. Inconsistency is the #1 channel killer. If you hate the topic, you will not last. But you also have to make sure the audience is, worth attracting in the first place.
You mean worth it to advertisers?
Exactly. If you want those premium ad dollars, you have to look at high-value niches.
So which ones are consistently at the top of those CPM charts?
Personal finance and investing. They're just perpetually high value. You're attracting financial services, brokerage firms, software companies.
The big spenders.
The biggest. The CPM is excellent, and the audience retention is really strong because people treat it like education.
Yeah.
But there is a huge warning here. This niche demands serious credibility. You have to comply with YouTube's super strict financial policies, or you'll lose monetization fast.
So high risk of getting demonetized if you mess up, but huge reward.
Okay, what's another one? I know AI has just exploded. AI and automation tutorials, yes. Since AI is moving so fast, the demand is evergreen. It's constant. Tech content gets premium ad rates. But here's the best part. The content format itself is perfect for the faceless model. You're showing your screen, you're using an AI voiceover. The creation process actually feeds the formula.
So you're using AI to teach people how to use AI. That's meta.
It's very powerful. And then there's cybersecurity and online privacy, another fantastic category.
I can see that. Everyone's worried about their data.
Right. So there's evergreen interest and, crucially, built-in affiliate opportunities. Think VPNs, software, courses. You can stack your income sources from day one.
Okay, so those are the high-dollar niches.
Yeah.
But what about the channels that crush it on just pure volume and watch time?
Ah, the engagement kings. Yeah, these channels prioritize watch time over CPM. Storytelling's a great example.
Like what kind of storytelling?
Horror stories. Creepypasta. Viewers get hooked, they watch the whole video. And YouTube loves that. You can use simple animations or just some clever stock footage with an AI narrator. Production is super fast.
And on the other end of the spectrum, there's the really passive stuff, like relaxation and meditation channels.
Yes. Deep sleep music, nature sounds, lo-fi. The whole game there is session duration.
People play them overnight.
For 8 hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes. The watch time is massive.
Yeah.
And once it's uploaded, the income is basically passive. The only catch is the CPM is much lower and competition is fierce.
Okay, before we move on, there's a big question here. If I don't have a face, how do I build a brand? How do people recognize me?
That is such a critical point. The sources really emphasize this. Since you're not the brand, your visual identity is the brand.
Meaning?
A consistent font, a clear color scheme, a specific visual style that your audience spots immediately in their feed.
So your branding, your font, your color palette, that becomes the face of the channel.
Precisely. They have to recognize you instantly. If you keep changing your look, you're just resetting that trust signal every single time.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. Segment 2, the AI efficiency engine. You said these channels publish maybe once or twice a week. That seems impossible without tech.
It is unsustainable without it. AI is the scalability tool. Let's start with scripting. You can use something like ChatGPT to generate ideas, titles, even full first drafts.
But how do you make it not sound like a robot wrote it?
The trick is using follow-up questions.
Yeah.
You can't just take the first draft. You have to ask it to expand, to elaborate, to argue a counterpoint. You refine it.
But hold on, if everyone is using these exact same AI tools, aren't we just flooding YouTube with generic clones? How do you stay unique?
That is the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
And it comes down to a crucial fact-checking step. The sources strongly advise running your AI script through an AI detector.
To see how unique it is.
Exactly. If it scores low, you rewrite it. You rephrase. The goal is to hit like 99% or higher on that detector. You have to prove it's unique content. You have to put in that human touch.
Okay, so you're automating, not plagiarizing. Got it. So once you have the unique script, you need a voice.
And this is where tools like DupDub come in. They are essential. They offer hundreds of professional AI voices. You can skip hiring expensive voice actors or even clone a voice to create a hyper-realistic signature sound for the channel.
That saves a ton of time and money.
It does. But there is a major caveat here that the sources point out.
What is it?
Do not overuse generic, unprocessed AI voices. If it sounds robotic and monotonous, your audience retention will just tank.
People click away.
Instantly. The voice is your only source of personality and trust. You have to invest the time to make sure it sounds expressive and clear. Poor audio is the fastest way to kill a video.
So if the face is gone, the voice is everything. Okay. What about the visuals? We saw tools like in Video AI and Pictory AI.
They turn text into video fast. In Video AI has a few powerful methods.
Okay.
You can use generative media, where you just give it a prompt and it creates a video. Great for short explainers.
And what about that link to video feature? That sounded really interesting. How does it avoid copyright strikes?
It's pretty genius, actually. You give it a link to an article or another video as inspiration.
Inspiration, not source material to copy.
Right. The AI synthesizes the information, writes a new script, and then matches it with non-copyrighted stock media. It's creating a totally new, unique asset based on the themes. It solves that legal problem.
That's a massive advantage. And finally, AI helps with global reach.
Oh, absolutely. AI video translation can translate a video into different languages while keeping the voice in sync. It's huge for expansion. And AI subtitles and transcription.
Yeah.
That's just pure SEO gold.
Okay, which is the perfect segue. All the content in the world is useless if nobody sees it. So, segment 3, advanced SEO for faceless growth.
This is the core challenge. You don't have a personal brand driving the clicks. So your title, your thumbnail, your metadata, it all has to work overtime to drive that click-through rate.
So where do you start building that airtight SEO game?
Keyword strategy, always. You have to use tools like YouTube search, competitor analysis, vidIQ, TubeBuddy. Find those high-volume, low-competition keywords.
The gaps in the market.
The gaps, and the placement of that main keyword is everything.
Where does it go?
It has to be at the very beginning of your title.
Yeah.
Instantly signals relevance, and then you have to get it into the first 2 sentences of your description.
And the description is more than just a summary, right?
Oh, the description is SEO gold. You should write a 100 to 200 word mini blog in there. Fill it with related search terms or what are known as LSI keywords.
Explain LSI keywords for people who might not know.
Sure, LSI is latent semantic indexing, but just think of them as related topics. If your main keyword is faceless YouTube, your LSI keywords might be passive income or AI video generation. It just proves to YouTube that your video covered the topic in depth.
It builds authority. Okay, now for the thumbnail. If my face isn't selling the video, what is?
The thumbnail has to create a cognitive gap. It has to spark curiosity. The rule is that something like 90% of top videos use custom thumbnails, so forget the auto-generated ones.
What's the visual strategy, though?
Big, bold text. Under 4 words is ideal. High contrast colors. Use that brand font and color scheme we talked about. And instead of a face, use an extreme close-up of something relevant. A stack of cash for finance, glitching code for AI.
Something that triggers an emotion.
Exactly. Shock, curiosity, FOMO, anything to get the click.
And the title has to match that same energy.
100%. Use proven formulas. Curiosity plus value is huge. I tried this strategy and quit my job. Or numbered lists. Or questions. And use power words. Secret, best, unbeatable.
But all that packaging is useless if the video itself doesn't hook them.
Retention is king. And the first 30 seconds, that's the gatekeeper. That's when the viewer decides to stay or leave. And that directly impacts your ranking.
So no. Hey guys, welcome back.
Absolutely not. Jump straight to the value. Start with a bold statement, a challenging question, a quick preview of the best part of the video. Tell them why they have to keep watching.
And once they're watching, how do you boost that engagement that YouTube rewards so heavily?
You engineer binging behavior. Create binge-worthy playlists around specific topics to increase session duration.
Get them to watch more than one video.
Exactly. And inside the video, pin a comment with a question to start a conversation. And critically, reply to every single comment you can. That activity signals high engagement to the algorithm.
Okay. We got the niche, the production, the visibility. So finally, let's talk about the money beyond just ads and the critical pitfalls. Segment 4.
Right. Monetization stacking. This is the real secret to the massive earnings. Ad revenue is just the start. Successful channels combine multiple income streams.
Lay out the income stack for us.
Affiliate marketing is number one, especially for tutorials and reviews. You recommend software, VPNs, courses, whatever's relevant, and you get a commission. Those commissions stack up fast at scale.
And for the educational channels.
Digital products. This is where you really control the revenue. Sell your own specialized courses, checklists, tutorials. The profit margin is so much higher than ad revenue.
Now wait a second. Can faceless channels actually land big grand deals? Don't sponsors want a face?
It's a common misconception. The sources confirm they absolutely can. Sponsors don't care about your face. They care about your data.
Metrics.
Your click-through rate, your audience retention, your demographics. If you have a successful finance channel, a brokerage firm will sponsor you because your audience is perfect for them. Face or no face.
That completely changes the game. So for someone listening right now, what's the actionable startup sequence?
The blueprint is clear. 1. Pick a niche that balances profit and your own interest. Research the top 5 competitors immediately.
Okay.
2. Decide on a content format you can sustainably automate. 3. Plan your first 5 videos, titles and thumbnails included. Have some affiliate ideas ready. And 4. Focus relentlessly on good audio and clean visuals.
And what about the mistakes? What are the pitfalls that sink these channels the fastest?
Well, like we touched on, poor audio quality is the #1 viewer turnoff. Muffled, robotic voiceovers will kill your retention rates instantly.
Whales.
Improperly using copyrighted music or stock footage, that's just asking for strikes and demonetization. Another big one is jumping between too many niches.
Right. Confuses the audience and the algorithm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And finally, ignoring YouTube's reuse guidelines. If you're just compiling clips, you have to add significant transformative value, or you'll get flagged for reused content.
So it all comes down to combining that smart niche strategy with just execution mastery, AI for speed, SEO for visibility.
And flawless audio for trust. The tools make creating content faster than ever, but true success still comes down to the creator's commitment. You have to be consistent, you have to study your analytics, and double down on what's working for your unique brand.
It's a formula, not a lottery ticket.
It is. And as you start thinking about this, here is a final provocative thought for you to chew on.
Let's hear it.
Given that everything relies on either high CPM or high retention, which of those niche types, the finance and AI or the storytelling and relaxation, are you going to analyze first, searching for that one untapped keyword opportunity that automation hasn't saturated yet?
That is a challenging question to start the week with. Thanks for diving deep with us today. We'll catch you on the next one.